Good morning, everybody. Gonna be restoring the headlights on the 2017 Acura MDX with this kit. And here's what it looks like. You can see the haze and cloud. Also gonna look into doing this one as well while we're at it. This one is probably not as bad as the driver's, but it's still pretty bad. So, pretty bad. All right, let's get to it. All right, the first step is going to be to tape off the headlight. Now you notice I have the hood up, so I don't really have to worry about taping the hood all the way around here. That just seems like not smart to me. So, all right, let's get some taping done. All right, I got this one taped up. I doubled up where I was close to the headlight, and I tried not to press this too hard into the paint, but I doubled up when I'm next to the headlight so I don't scrape a hole in the first layer and get to the paint. Don't want to do that, so I doubled up. When your headlight and your fender or bumper are real tight, try to make sure you get it down in between them when you do this. That's what I would recommend. Don't want to do anything to your paint, just to have a clear headlight. All right, moving right along. Here's the instructions. I have some of these 180 pads. 180 is what you're supposed to start with. So I'm using my own 180. Remember to keep everything wet. Keep your lens wet. Keep sandpaper wet. Wet while you sand. All right, there's 180. But after you're done with your 180 or every grit, make sure you clean off the grit left behind from your sandpaper. Make sure you clean it off before you start the next one. And I'm using a crosshatch pattern. I'm going this way with this one, up and down with the next one. Back that way after that, then back this way on the next one. And I'll do that through all of them. All right, moving right along. This is something else I'll be doing. This is a whole sheet. I cut a small patch out of it. This is what I'll be using. We're not sanding a large area. We don't need a whole sheet. All right, that's 180 after it dried. Oh, I'm sorry. 180, then, what was it, 280? Yeah, 280. Now we're going to be moving on to 360. All right, this is after the 360. What do you think, lovely miss, the way I did it? How's it look to you?
It was good.
She lying. All right, moving right along. All right, there's the 600. There's the 600. And just so you know, I'm doing these both at the same time. All right, on to the 800. All right, that's the 800 right there. Now we'll do the 1200, and that'll be the last sandpaper. All right, moving right along again. All right, the cup comes with a 110 adapter that I have plugged in now. But when I get near the car, I'm gonna switch it over to this car adapter that it comes with, and I'm gonna use my 4 Patriot power pack to keep it hot while I'm using it. If you got a jump box, the old style jump boxes you used to have for jump starting your car, some of those will have one of these receptacle in it, so that way I can keep the vapor going. So that's my plan. Waiting on the car to dry now. Oh, wow, it looks brand new. Wow, that vapor just cleared it right up. Okay, maybe this is only going to last 15 minutes, who knows. If it stays like this, I'm going to put some protective film over that PP, whatever it is. Paint protective film, PPF, yeah, that's it. We'll wait 24 hours and give it a 24-hour review. While I'm using this chemical, I'm wearing a respirator. They sent surgical masks, but no thank you. No thank you. So I'm going to try to show you this one. So you don't want to touch it You just want the vapor to be able to touch it. All right, instead of a 24-hour, I decided to do a 48-hour review. The car's been driven about 80 miles. It's been taken, it's been put through an automatic car wash. It's still looks really good. All right, that's the way I did it. Hit like and subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.